What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Starfield. So, I figured out how to move things into my ship's cargo hold. So, you go to inventory, and it's literally cargo hold. So, it's your storage, so you have the total mass that your cargo hold can contain. You go to the inventory there, and boom, you just store the weapons there, nice and easy. So there you go. But I know that's not really what you were wondering. You were really wondering, AJ, why'd you throw that grenade at the end of the last video? I know, it's a burning question. The answer to that is my hand slipped. And I was dumb and threw a grenade. So, now that's answered, let's land. Oh, that's cool. So we can't land on the eye, we have to... whatever. Well... So I can either land at that science outpost... or New Atlantis. Let's just land at New Atlantis. Sorry, I was thinking, ooh, I want to go here, there, the other place, but no, let's be good. Let's follow the main story before I get distracted. Spend 40 minutes doing just running around in a circle. Oh, that's dope. I just loved watching. I don't know what it was about watching that landing. I'm not gonna say what was going on because somebody's gonna say, "AJ, that's disgusting." It's Archer. Is it possible to drive this? In settlements. Boom, look at that. That's cool. I'm trying to think, what do I think I like this one a little better. Yeah, look at me. That's a sexy, sexy boy.
Gotta be honest.
Hey, Bosco.
I'm a little surprised.
What? No
every
bear?
time this ship makes
Let
it
me
back in
guess.
one piece.
Protocol Indigo again? And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
1,000 credits. My ship needs repairs. Yeah, what ships you got for sale?
Sure you can find something you like.
I'm just curious. The Rambler. The Galileo? Dude, this thing looks dope. 104,000 credits. Fear. The Shield Breaker. Oh, dude, this thing looks so fucking awesome.
Sure, have at it.
Okay, so I can... Okay. Ship upgrade mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where modules should be placed. Okay. Okay. So this is just pure stat upgrades. So this is like upgrade... So this is essentially upgrading my reactor. Okay. And my grav drive, shields, and my weapon systems. Okay. Okay, so we have our home ship, and then we can have other ships as well. Okay. So then I can go into Shipbuilder. Shipbuilder allows you to fully design, modify, and paint your ship. The floor gauge to the right tells you where new models will appear when the floor gauge is at 0, for example. New modules will be placed center mass, building new ship modules. Cost credits, the shipbuilder will keep a running total and process the entire transaction at the end. There is a flight check that will give warnings or errors. The design is invalid for some reason. Okay. As far as I know, like, you can... there is a crap load of designs. Like, I think I saw somebody build a... oh, what was it? Somebody built... it was in... I'm trying to think what it was. There was, just completely move it off. I'm trying to think, like, okay, but what if I want to, like, how do I build new... Oh my god, there's so much cut. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll probably play around with that off camera, and then I'll kind of show you things that I, you know, I'll show you cool shit later.
I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Okay, so that's where I can get crew.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Okay, so as I was about to say,
I'll be at my booth if you need me.
when it comes to messing with the ships, I mean, I think I saw it in the preview material, or the preview event or whatever, they literally had a guy... Sorry, I'm getting... People text message me right when I start recording. Somebody built... Kind of like they built a Gundam as their ship. So, you know, they use the blocks to create a giant flying robot. So you can do a lot of crazy shit in this game. So I'm really excited to play around with that. Like I said, I'll do a little bit more of it off camera, like the experimenting and figuring out how shit works. So you don't have to watch me stumbling like you just did for about 2 minutes. Okay, so that's the rocket blast. Arrivals proceed to screening and everything. Okay. Is this the... I think this is the security thing. I don't think I should be back here.
You see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, can't be that bad.
I'm looking for the place where I can sell shit.
Okay.
Oh, that's nifty. Got myself a little mission. Aww. So is there, like, an actual reason to talk to the generic people? Or would that trip of procced, whatever, right when I walked by the guy? Like, what was the trigger for that? Was it talking to him, or... Because if I have to talk to every new person I see, I am going to lose my mind. Because usually my idea is, hey, I'm going to talk to the... you know, to the named characters. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna walk around and kind of explore all the buildings. And propulsion specialist Simon Bacall. Ooh, this guy has a name.
He picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making him strong today. You in town for business?
Okay, Simeon Bankowski, a sharpshooter, sniper certification, and a marksman. Actually, this is... This is a guy that might be a good companion for me.
One after a long trip through the space lanes, if you ask me. That seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I just quit my job as a weapon tester for MAST.
Wish I could help, but I don't have any openings. What kind of skills you peddling? Yeah, they employ weapons testers.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of us. There's a whole branch of MAST scientific wing called DRIP. That's dedicated to developing new weapons for the UC military.
Okay, guys, I gotta step away for a second. Somebody's calling me now. Sorry about that, my dudes. Yeah, what kind of skills you
I'm billing myself
peddling?
as a weapons expert, sniper tech specifically. Most travelers like having someone on their crew who's good with firearms. The settled systems are no picnic. Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. Working on a ship sounds perfect. I was hoping my next job would get me out of the city. What's your offer?
Okay, so I actually have to offer money.
I'm a reasonable guy, but that's just too low.
Okay. I mean, I figured it was just,
Well, that's too bad. I thought we had a good thing going.
yeah, well.
If you have a change of heart, feel free to come back anytime.
So as far as I understand it, there are 3 types of crew members that you can get for your adventures. You have companions who have quest lines and who are like story based, you know, kind of your Mass Effect kind of companions. So guys like Vasco. You have like strong named
Hi, how are you?
characters who you can hire, like her and him and the hunter. So so you have people like these who offer a better, who offer better. Is that something landing or crashing? That offer better better skills, and then you have your generics, who I'm gonna guess are the most cost-effective.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Yeah, sure, I could use a drink.
That's literally my job. What can I get you?
Ah, okay. There's a menu. I was kind of hoping it was like, oh, do you have, like, will you just hand me a glass or something? Nah, we actually got to do like a menu. You heard any good rumors?
Bit of a slow news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell.
So yeah, it's the usual,
Stop by.
talk to the bartenders, you might pick up a quest or something, or just learn something new about the world. So okay, so that's the bar. Demison?
Barrett enjoys this
I
establishment.
can't read.
He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Dude, I really love the space food sort of vibe that all the food has. It's really cool.
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Well, you're chipper.
Oh, please, take a look.
Not a fan of that. And sell from ship inventory. Awesome. I'm going to hold on to this gun, just because it's a special gun. Why would we sell it? And these I'm not planning on using, so might as well sell them. As far as I know, I can't break them down for
Hard work, but
materials.
it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
It seems like all the other the materials or just the generic shit that you pick up that can be created into resources are automatically put in your ship's resources, so you don't have to worry about breaking shit down. You know, if you pick up equipment, you either pick it up to use it or to sell it. So as far as I can tell. Maybe I'm totally wrong, and if I am, comments below. Always happy to learn.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify
Don't you
humans'
dare
addiction to
talk shit about people's addiction to caffeine.
Nothing wrong with a simple bet. Well, as long as you win. Here one moment, gone the next. I tell you, you must cherish everything and everyone while they're here. You never know when you may lose them.
Gets easier with time.
You're right. You see, I lost something invaluable. Lost it in a bet, if you must know. It was one of my most prized items in my collection. It was a gem. Priceless, no doubt. And its beauty was blinding. Life seems a little less bright without it. That scoundrel.
You want somebody to get it back for you?
In his possession.
George St. George.
That fills me with such envy and anger.
Dude, the facial tracking's pretty good. Missed that badly. There has to be a way to get it back.
I think I know just the thing.
You want me to steal
St.
it?
George, like myself, is a collector of trinkets and relics from Earth. I have in my possession a plate that I'm sure he won't be able to live without. Please, would you be my hero and go exchange the plate for the jewel? I'm sure it will work.
Well, sure, why not?
Fantastic. Here's the plate. Come back to me when you have the gem, and please don't drop it. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Guillaume, by the way. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What if he rejects the deal? Are you from the area? Gambler by trade? We'll deal with that stuff later. The usual, always walking through. I'm just making sure there's not, like, somebody to talk to who might have, I don't know, some piece of information. Might have a quest for us, because that one I just found completely by accident. That's what I love about Bethesda games, is just walking through settlements, trying to figure out who's got quests. Some are obvious, some you gotta just kind of find them. I want to find the trading place. Is that here? No, it's UC Security. Oh, dude, this place looks dope.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
Tell me about it.
Security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
No. Maybe some other time, but not now.
I appreciate the interest. If you change your mind, please don't hesitate to come back. Have a good day.
Nah, my character's not somebody who would like to do guard work. Maybe if it would get us a favor. You see?
No soliciting.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Like, do they have a?
The well's been having brownouts all the time.
Who did he say talk to about bounties? Oh, cool. Okay, so just walking by people, missions will just kind of pop up. I like that. It's just a nice natural way to have missions pop.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
I'm gonna be scanned. I want to go talk to the guy at the shipyard who told me to go wherever like the trade center was. I know I went to that shop, but like I think you said there was like an actual trade.
Hey, what can I do for you? Just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth.
Yeah, the Trade Authority.
Otherwise, there's Jemison Mercantile.
Oh, Trade Authority kiosk. Like I thought it was going to be a building. Okay. Okay. I see how it works. They just... That's just somewhere that you can sell your generic loot, and then... okay. I get it.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
No, shut up. Let's cause CO2 buildup. It's my ship. Missions... There you go. No, wait. No, I didn't want the star map. I just kind of wanted to see New Atlantis, the frontier. I do not like this map. Make the exchange, mission unknown. Oh, so it actually shows mission unknown. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay. So these markers, I thought they were buildings. No, they are flat out missions. Okay. Yeah, I keep pressing that button, thinking it's gonna get me somewhere. Okay. You have not discovered this location. I guess this way I have to go to my missions. Just simple activities. Main, faction, miscellaneous, mission. There's activities and everything complete. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna... Ooh.
You're out there a lot, right?
Wait, so it didn't... I thought it would actually show me... It would actually put the marker on my map. Oh wait, no. It does put the marker on my map. Okay, so I actually have to transfer locations, I guess. So I have to hop on this rail. Okay. I see, said the blind man. Does that mean? Sounds mean.
It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the...
Yeah, Vasco, you don't know me if you think I'm gonna go straight there. Okay, so there's the bank, the field office, and UC distribution. Well... Let's start by going and talking to the guy to do the mission first.
Your prize.
Nice sandwich, and you don't seem to be eating it, though.
Has many stories to tell. I'd like to hear them.
Is his voice super quiet to anyone else?
A plate? Oh my. As in
now it's louder. What the hell? That was weird.
Absolutely. Without question. Here. Take the gem. That Guillaume, if he wanted his gem back so badly, he could have simply asked. The gem is worthless, less than a paperweight. But actually, Earth paperweights are quite valuable.
Yeah, what's going on between you two?
I'm sure Guillaume makes it seem that way. In reality, it couldn't be further from the truth. Guillaume and I have known each other for years, since we were both young men. He is the closest thing I have to a brother. And, much like brothers, we quarrel. But that doesn't mean we don't like each other. I will say, however, Guillaume can be a tad overdramatic. as well as a sore loser. Don't tell him I said that.
Okay, Frenchie. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, then I have a percentage chance to... okay. I was curious how pickpocketing would work.
My mother wanted
Do I have to worry about being seen pickpocketing? Oh, dude, that building looks... check that shit out. That's cool.
Welcome to Wet. If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Okay, so it's a restaurant with 4 tables? Curious, but alright. Where's your kitchen? So I'm guessing this is a miner or a mining company. Let's see what they got for me.
Familiar. Where do I know you from?
Yeah, I worked with Lynn on the Victoria job.
Lynn mentioned hiring some brand new miner before she left for that job. I must have seen your picture in the contractor database. I take it this means the job's done then. Good to know. So what can I help you with?
I want to let you know what's Lynn's role, what are Argos, what do you do here? Yeah, let's tell them about the Crimson Fleet.
That's terrible. Those pirates sure are getting bolder these days. Is everyone okay?
Blood everywhere. I'm pretty sure someone died. Yes, but you able to give me... Yeah, that's the kind of guy I am.
The same benefits we offer full-time employees. But then again, our contractors don't usually face pirate attacks. Here, I'll compensate you for any medical treatment or other expenses you incurred as a result, as long as you don't attempt to pursue any outside litigation.
Oh, of course not. There were some injuries, including... Yeah, pretty much.
Then, we don't expect our employees to engage in conflict with pirates, for legal reasons mostly. But I'm sure your colleagues appreciated your efforts to keep them safe. Thank you.
You know, I know somebody's gonna say, AJ, really, you think the facial tracking is really good in this? I didn't say it's really good, but, you know, it doesn't look like the characters are just like, you know, the people I'm talking to are just generically opening and closing their mouth. It's a little more natural than that. It's not awful. I'll give them this. For a Bethesda game, the load times aren't bad. So like the 20-minute load times in Fallout 4. Where you're just sitting there, just slamming your head into your desk, going, stop it! And Infinity Ltd. Okay.
Well, you'll need to contact someone directly if you need to schedule an appointment.
Dude, your hair is dope. What are you guys? Okay, so I can't go in there because it's restricted.
Yeah, I'm sure a junior assistant is fine.
Wow,
Who are you guys?
Is here for you, no matter your needs.
It's me.
Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our
Okay, so you can redesign your character.
private and confidential, so no need to worry. If you'd ever like to make a change.
Okay, it's kind of cool.
Oh, I like your nose.
Just whipping out a gun. Outlands.
I feel...
Is there more to this building?
Well, you're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
I'm surprised you don't use anything you sell. So you just fly out there buck naked. I mean, are you gonna sell me anything? Do you have anything to sell me? Again, so it's just some random office. Okay. I figured it was a shop or something. Okay, so we have the bank. I don't like it. There's not a huge line. You're not replicating the feel of the bank to me.
Well, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
I would like a job at the bank. The new receptionist. Sidearms of the new standard. Read the memo. That's funny. You know what? I'm going with it.
Oh, you. You really look like you know how to use that thing.
I can't say that I don't.
And I have a feeling about you.
Do you want me to be a debt collector?
Perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
I'm interested.
Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the World Credit Analysis...
Okay, his facial animations are a little stiff.
Well, it's a tough field. What I need is a ringer. Someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need...
So a debt collector.
You. You work with me. The fee you get will be huge.
Huge. How many credits we talking?
Tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
All right, tell me the mark then.
Yes. So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Okay, what happens if he dies?
If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid.
Okay.
So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, and we'd have put a tracker on him.
So essentially, look, we don't want you to kill him. But if you do, Yeah, is he dangerous?
Well, I mean, yes. We're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
Let's collect some debt then.
You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
I mean, look, I'll phrase it this way.
Personal finance easy.
With my character, the kind of character I'm looking at, I'll do the job I'm paid to do.
New Atlantis is a really safe city.
Now, if there's a really good offer on the table, I'll think about it. But you gotta really offer me something to, you know, to break my contract. I'm a man of my word, even if, you know, what I'm doing isn't necessarily, moral.
Sure.
Tell me about yourself.
Why?
I don't know. Because I hate myself. Oh man, that's awesome.
Guess we have that in common. All right. I like to paint. I like to crochet. Pretty much hate everything else. You're starting to grow on me, though. Like a fungus. But I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah. Find a gal bank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. You'll be paid, of course. Eventually.
Okay, what are you doing
You
here?
get a job at Gal Bank. It's the big building with the word Gal Bank on it.
Yeah, and you're currently in there. You're funny. I like you.
Sorry you feel that way. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun.
Oh man. Why do you want to know? Because I hate myself.
If there is any way I can buy
Oh man, that one hit a little too close to home.
transaction benefits.
Oof. That one hurt me a little bit. It's because I hate myself. I shouldn't find that as funny as I do. But that was really fucking funny. What's up here? Is it loot? Or is it just a random rooftop? Okay. God, I hate jump being on Y. I know, AJ let it go, blah, blah, blah. But I don't like jump being on Y. I do not like it, Sam I am. Okay, collect the debts. You know what? Just because we're already pretty long right now. Set course. We're already on the planet. Oh my god. The controls in the menu are a little obnoxious. Not my absolute favorite, but they're not awful. Yeah. So like I said, we'll finish up we'll at least finish up one small step before I close out, even if we go a little long. All of today's videos are probably going to be super long. Because I'm already having a ridiculous amount of fun exploring these places.
Spite fuels me. Spite and fear.
Fill out an application to become part of the most advanced technology.
Okay, and again, and you are... This is a bad game for a person like me to play because I have about the attention span of a goldfish. So you keep going, hey, here's a new mission. Here's a new mission. I'm going, ooh, 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 ooh. Just buzzing around like a fly. Like, it's a bad habit of mine in Let's Plays because the way I like to do, I like to go to a settlement, get a whole bunch of missions, go out and do a whole bunch of missions, and then come back and turn them in. But that would like take over the span of like 3 or 4 videos, and I feel like that would be confusing and hard to
I may not always have the
understand hard to track everything and remember what's going over multiple videos.
Need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
The meaning of life would be a good start.
Always be here.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for religion, dude. What was I saying? So yeah, I'm trying, and I will do my very best to try and focus on one task at a time, as opposed to, you know, starting up 20 side quests. I make no promise that it's gonna that it's always gonna be super easy, but I'll try and stay on task as much as I can. Okay, so we got an embassy over here. There was Gal Banks. That's where we were exploring earlier. The Armistice Archives. Oh, God, a library. Fuck that. I do my best to avoid libraries. So that was the commercial district. I think it said we were kind of like in the embassy district.
This space is a...
Dude, you look fucking awesome. Frames dropped there a little bit. So this is Mast. That was that technology, that technology development place. I want to go see that distribution center before we keep going, because I feel like that's maybe where I can get like trade contracts. Oh, okay. So once your O2 goes down, then you start building up CO2, which, okay, which I'm gonna guess slows down your O2 regen, so you can keep sprinting past. Oh, the frame rate dipped again. Hey, what's up? What do you guys got for me?
Any issues in your dealings with the distribution center? Let us know. We're always striving to improve. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
Yeah, what is it you do here?
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on, and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care. Oh, well, certainly.
Okay, I thought you were gonna, you know, I could get like maybe trade con. Ooh. You can hear I got really excited as soon as I saw that gun. N67 smart gun, rapid shot, the rip shank. I want you. You're coming with me. Yeah, that does 11, but that does 13. .27 caliber. Okay, same caliber. Yeah, it looks like better range, better accuracy. It's got a long barrel, laser. I gotta play around with weapon mods. But we will do that at a later time.
Right. Come back if you need something
I was
else.
kind of hoping I could get, like, trade contracts from you, but I suppose not. Oh.
It's a privilege to be able to work for the UC government. Keep on,
okay.
keep it on.
Like I said, I want to learn. I want shipping contracts or something. Dude, this gun looks dope. Little weaker than my combat pistol, but it looks like a good silenced option.
We're hiring if you're interested. Ask.
He's quite something.
As usual, we'll you know, in situations we'll play stealth if we gotta play stealth, but if we gotta go loud, I got no problem doing some shooting. You know, that's even when I play talky kind of characters, you know, I at least try to play a talky character, I still always like having the option to fight.
The Free Star Collective and the UC.
You know, always like having that option to fight if I have to. And it's like tomorrow, because tomorrow we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 all day, because that's early access on console.
United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
As I was about to say, what was I about to say? Baldur's Gate 3 starts its early access for console tomorrow, and that's what we're going to be doing. Excuse me, doing tomorrow. And I'm planning on doing the same thing. I'm gonna play a talky kind of character, but even then, I'm probably not gonna play as much of a combat focused talk kind of character, because if you haven't heard, I'm gonna play a bard, which is not a usual class I would play. I'd play more like a rogue or a ranger or something. But I'm thinking about playing a bard, and I was originally thinking of playing a human. I might play tiefling. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do just yet, but I'm kind of excited for it. Play more of a support role and whatnot.
That Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
So what, wasn't there an edition of this game that came with one of those watches?
Captain Jack,
I think it cost a shitload, but...
Just inside. If Barrett were here...
Or maybe I'm completely crazy, I can't remember.
...part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Dude, I really love the wood paneling.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Frankly, it doesn't matter. I have your artifact.
I think you might have us confused with some cutthroat bounty hunters guild. Vasco, verify Barrett's location and status.
Currently, assisting the miners on Vectera following a Crimson Fleet attack.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Nice hat.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
I really like you because you're kind of hot.
Did anyone see anything?
That's right. I'm a sucker for a pretty face. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm really not sure. The thing almost freaking killed me.
So something did happen. Barrett mentioned a loss of consciousness last time he found an artifact.
you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy...
I stand by the comparison I made in the last video to KOTOR with the star maps and all that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
Pay me?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Right, I'm in. What happens next? A little much. I need to clear my head. How much do you know about the artifacts? Yeah, what's expected of me?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Yeah, how much do you know about all these things?
They're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
I'm assuming to just advance the plot. What happens next?
Get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
There we go.
In addition to credits,
show me the money.
Why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Ooh, cool jetpack. Okay, so we got our skill point. What do we want to get with it? Extra credits when searching containers. That's cool. Buy and sell for more and less seems nice. As far as combat goes, I'm not planning on playing with shotguns. Sorry, I'm thinking. I think I want ballistics. Yeah, range goes... Yeah, I can do up to 30% more damage, and range goes up by 30%. That's a really good skill. Especially if you're going to play with ballistics weapons. That is definitely up my alley. Alright, Mateo, who are you?
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Yes. Alright, what do you make of the visions?
I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Okay. You know what? I kind of like him. He's not trying to, like, push the religion thing too hard. But he's like, look, I have my beliefs, and, it's kind of, it's up to you to interpret the visions as you see. I kind of like him. All right, you know what? I'm changing my opinions of him. Like, I thought he was going to be just, the religious guy of the group, and it was just going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, maybe I'm just going crazy.
You're not, okay? Barrett saw something too, and believe me, if he was willing to admit to it, it was a big deal. Just remember that you're not going through this alone. We're right here with you. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Okay. Seems like a good guy.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Well, Walter, who are you?
I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Oh, so you understand. You were kind of an asshole. But at the same time, I've been called worse.
My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time.
So I'm going to guess he's kind of the financial backer behind everything.
Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man.
I respect you because you're willing to call yourself grumpy old man. Yeah, I hope the drinks are at least free.
Stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Okay, I like this guy. And we will definitely craft or modify an item in the future.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years,
space exploration.
I was captivated by the writings.
Oh my God, he's Elon Musk.
Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else. Me? Why, I'm the wallet.
Figured.
Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Okay, so far, both of these characters, not who I expected. I expected him to be the more religious, more fanatical on the more fanatical side, and he's actually very reasonable, very, look, I have my beliefs and you have yours, you know, I'm not going to just shove them onto you. I'm just going to maybe if you have any interest, I might give you my opinion, and maybe that'll lead you to your own discovery of religion or whatever. That's cool. And with him, yes, he's the banker, but you would expect him to be more of a uptight, stuffy asshole. But no, he's more accepting. He's like, look, I'm willing to spend money to further our, you know, goals here, because I think we're onto something. I think there's something cool going on here. I again, more like the Elon Musk kind of view of it. I like him.
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Can't say that I do. I haven't hit my head recently, if that's what you're asking. I like this one. Sure, I see lights, hear music all the time. Non-stop party.
Clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud-Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud-Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
I mean, if you want me to go take out some of those less than reputable shit.
Involved in something like this.
What was that? Just starts backing up. It was like that one chick I started talking to, and then I was halfway across the bank. We're like shouting at each other.
Vladimir went to live on the eye full time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sparkling personality is why we love you.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library.
Cool.
Obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the
really
time,
like
but
the
most
look.
people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope
pathing is a little odd there.
With the quarters available to you.
Dude, the sides of my face hurt from smiling right now.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course.
Boo.
Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already.
Can I play darts?
Still one room up for grabs. It's been nice.
I want to play darts. I'm mad I can't play space darts.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
Alright, nice little room here. Exotic bottle, great expectations. You know, got ourselves a nice little bed. Plus 12%. Of course, getting liquored up makes you more persuasive. It's not been the case, in my opinion, but okay. Oh, that was the case that Todd Howard opened the watch on during the showcase, wasn't it? Just go down there and start blasting. God damn it! Every time I say something like that, I think the Frank Reynolds thing from Always Sunny. Yeah. So, anyways, I just started blasting. Okay. So how does I almost said Kirking. So I don't have a membrane, so I can't make alien jerky. I can make alien scramble. Yellow giant splash. Well, it's not exactly like Final Fantasy 15, but close enough. I say that, man, because the food in Final Fantasy 15 always made me want food. Oh, that stuff was delicious looking, because clearly I wasn't eating it. I went in that room. Ooh, I have a key for it. Awesome. So this is where we can do research projects. Weapon workbenches for weapon modding. So I can mess with the barrel. So I can do long barrel or standard. I can do a laser sight if I want. Optics. Muzzle. Compensator. Muzzle brake, no mod. The suppressor. So it lowers the mass. Okay. Installs a lighter trigger pull for increased fire rate. Yeah, I'd like more damage, but I don't have the resources for it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. It's a nice, simple system. Let me guess. Spacesuit. Spacesuit workbench. What's this one? Industrial workbenches, manufacturing components, which is for building structures for your outposts, crafting mods for your weapons, raw resources used from manufacturing components can be acquired from planets and moons by starting an outpost. More advanced manufacturing components can be created from fabricators at an outpost. Okay. I'm not gonna play around with this stuff just yet because I don't need any, or because I don't know what I'm gonna need, but that's nice to know. It's like 3D printer and a lathe and that sort of shit. Okay, this place is pretty cool. Thank you. And let me guess, where I make meds. Biotic expansion. Okay.
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Yeah, I could use you on my crew, Vasco.
I will proceed to my assigned post.
Okay, manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills, which enhance your ship and outposts. Okay. So, change Vasco's assignment to the Frontier. Well, that's really all I have. So, he's the only one on my crew. Okay, so that's our ship, current outposts, and outposts. Okay.
Captain Jack, hello. I am satisfied to see that the exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll try it next time we land.
Construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
I'd like you to follow me for a while. Do you mind if I ask you? I'm not going to ask personal questions. Well, you know what? Maybe let's do it. Let's ask personal questions to the robot.
I have no concept of privacy.
Didn't think you did.
You may ask me anything. I am programmatically incapable of keeping secrets. Constellation has seen to it that I possess a near encyclopedic knowledge of human history, art, culture, and science. May I answer a question for you?
Do you speak every human language? Any human jokes?
I hope that was a suitable response. Constellation did not equip me with a sense of humor. I have done my best to mimic Barrett's.
That was funny, and my feelings are a little hurt.
I am prepared for your inquiry.
Yeah, how'd you become a part of Constellation?
Recovered me from an abandoned lunar robotics factory on Earth's moon, where I was manufactured. I am told I was in quite a state of disrepair. Barrett elected to refurbish me after the discovery. Since then, I have been reprogrammed to be useful to Constellation.
I just want you to know you hurt my feelings. Yeah, anything before you were reprogrammed?
My time on Earth's moon remains deep in my motherboard, but I do not frequently access it. Very little of what is in those files would prove useful to modern spacefarers.
Wait a minute. Maybe it's because I don't have a lot of knowledge in programming, but of what little I know about computers, you have information stored on your motherboard. Or like files on your motherboard. Like files wouldn't go on your motherboard. I don't know. Maybe that's a writing thing. Maybe I'm crazy, but that doesn't sound right.
That is correct. I am a first-generation Model A robot. As such, I was manufactured on Earth's moon. Modern lunar robotics products are manufactured elsewhere.
Yeah, how'd you get your name?
Constellation named me after the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, who resided on Earth in the 15th century AD. He explored his home planet by way of its seas. Barrett tells me he was quite an accomplished explorer. I am inclined to believe it, as that is a compliment Barrett normally reserves for himself.
Okay, I really like Barrett. This sounds like a funny dude. Alright, last person we're going to talk to before we talk to Sarah and kick things off in the next video.
We've always
Let's finish talking to Noelle.
This really is uncharted territory, isn't it? Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Okay.
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Okay, so there's a reasonable
A
explanation.
reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Okay.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Well, you just, you're
Okay,
talking my language. Adhesive fiber. Oh, I just sold all of it. Oops. Oh, I only had one. Whatever.
Stay safe, okay?
Okay, I want to see this mission board, because you mentioned it and that sounded interesting. Is it this thing? He says with the question mark?
Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes.
Beep 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 should be under...
Good day, Captain.
Okay, it's down here. I feel like this is just putting this like down in the basement. I get why it's here. It just feels a little, I don't know, just out of the way. $13,000. Hell yes, I'll accept that mission. Mission to locate a planet trait is the most challenging survey mission. You will need to search an entire solar system for a planet that has a target trait. Locate planets in the target system that has the trait. This is indicated at the bottom of the planet's info. Unsurveyed planets will have unknown traits. Okay. mean, can I just take all of these? Is there a limit? Planetary survey progress is shown on the planet's info card. Planets without. Oh my god, this LP is gonna take a while, guys. But for now, I think this is where we're gonna leave it. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. I can already tell this is gonna be a whole hell of a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Hit me up in the comments if you have any comments, any suggestions on how to make this run smoother, whatever. But as always, at the end of the day, I'm playing. You know, I'm the final decision maker. I'm the captain here. But I am always happy to hear input from you guys. Curious what you guys think, etc., etc. I don't know what I was thinking of. I'm not 100% sure where I was going with this, but thank you for watching, and I will see you all actually in a couple hours. So until then, guys, I'm out.